Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to go over the wheel strategy and the successes of the wheel strategy this week, plus the dividend income in the account this week. So everything's been going pretty well. Closed out the biggest or one of the biggest wins of the year. But let's just go over real quick. So one strategy, you know, when you all are in a stock that you feel is trading because it just never goes up, it just stays flat, the way to make it go up is to sell a covered call against it in the case of Chipotle, because that's exactly what I did. And look what Chipotle did today. It went up $2.03. So my December 6th covered call is way out of the money now. Even though I collected a nice premium, uh, the market value that I would have to buy it back for is now twice the premium. So I'll probably be rolling it unless Chipotle stock drops because I don't want to lose these shares. I've built a nice little nest egg of Chipotle. So as you all see, I've got puts at $58, which the thing about selling puts and calls, you're going to be right on one end. So with Chipotle, I'm going to keep all of this, but unfortunately, that was a lot less than the premium for the. And I should be better at technical analysis, and I should see the momentum. That it was going to probably pass or cross $60. I'm sure some of you on the audience knew, Monday morning quarterbacks. Oh, how did you not see it was going to cross $60? But anyway, so that's Chipotle. Now, Nvidia, I've been really going to town on the options premiums. I went ahead, I opened and closed within the same week twice, basically. So for Nvidia, I kept the whole premium on these two that you see over here, um, expiring today for 140 and 150. It's crazy because Nvidia absolutely tanked after earnings. I didn't think the earnings were that bad, but the market saw something it didn't like. So, and then I did my customary 140 and 150 a week out, and I'm ahead in both of these, as you all see. I've already collected most of the premium on this one. Now, I have a habit of buying back when I see a gain. I get excited. I'm like, oh, let me go ahead and lock it in. But well, I don't give advice, but my tip, I guess, to you all would be patient and try to realize all of the premium if you can. So for Nvidia, see, there's $51 that it would cost me to buy it back. Now the $165 one here, I bought this one for January 17th. I'm waiting for Nvidia to get up to this level. There's still some time on it, but otherwise, I'm in the red on this one. And as you see below here, I've kicked butt on MSTR stock, but Schwab ranks at an F. So go figure. This is the J.P. Morgan shares of J.P. Morgan. I got called out of 200 shares of them the day I rang the bell on the stock exchange because I had sold covered calls that were, of course, it blew past the strike. So I got called out of those for a much lower price. And then here's some other ones. But as far as the options that I've done this week, I did some on Riot as well, and I had to roll these because all crypto is starting to come back. I lost most of my high tie shares actually. Um, See, the portfolio is getting greener, so I can show you all more of it. And then as far as, let me actually scroll all the way down here to the bottom. I've got some NVDL. Um, so I have a $90 one. Um, the let's see here. As far as market value, I went a little bit closer to the money here uh, for December 27th. So I closed out my last trade I did on this one, 10 contracts of NVDL for pretty much I realized all that premium for $4,800. This one moved a lot today. So as far as gains loss, I'm pretty much flat because this one moved quite a bit. I almost collected 5,000 in premium. In theory, I could do this trade once a month and collect $5,000 a month on this one trade. That's phenomenal. So a special thank you to the three gentlemen in my Discord that have inspired me to make these kind of trades. Now let's go to the ones I actually closed out this week. And hopefully these inspire some of you all to make similar kinds of trades because I'm telling you, you can make a full-time income, not just with dividends, but with trading options as well. That's the other half of the yin and yang, so to speak, of the channel. That's the other half of the coin. Okay, so let's go over realized gains and losses. Now, this is just the brokerage account. And I see you all are quiet. I guess the cat has your tongue today, or you're just mesmerized by these phenomenal trades. Um, so what I did yesterday, I closed a day early. I know it looks like a harebrained move, but how about this one, by the way? I sold some Tesla, and it's actually a gain, but it goes by first in, first out. So it tried to say it was a disallowed loss because of the wash rule, because I just bought. But anyway, ignore that. That just happens to be on the screen. Ignore that and pay attention to this. So NVIDIA, I closed this one yesterday. I bought it back a day early, which I could have actually just kept the rest of this one, but I I got antsy and I'm like, let me go ahead and lock in. I locked in the $418 out of the 449 here in the premium. Now, TQQQ, I made a little bit of a boo-boo. I could have closed this one out yesterday for a $400 gain, but what did I do? I got greedy. And it started to drop on me. And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go into next week and let some theta decay from over the weekend happen because there's only a week left on it. When it's under 30 days, you have to really finesse it to make a profit because you have that theta decay in the final 30 days. So I only collected a $6.73 profit. So it's almost not worth the effort. Now, Chipotle, a $58 put, I bought it back yesterday for $15, so I locked in most of it. The NVDL trade, I locked it in a day early, so I didn't quite collect all of it. I was able to close out 5 and 5. This one was actually a steal yesterday. I only had to pay 25 bucks to buy it back. This one I paid $38 to buy this half of it. And then another one, my NVIDIA put, you see, I collected 500. I paid 72.66 to buy it back. So I pocketed 429. These are still all, phenomenal gains, of course. So those were the trades this week. I think the other ones I went over already. There's my high tie. I had a huge position in a high tie, got called out of 2,900 shares. I'm going to wait for a pullback, or I should have done this today, actually. I might do some puts at 250, um, even though that's in the money. I might just to buy back in. I might do it. Let me know what you all think on that because I want back into high tie. Check out this heat map here. See most of my trades. I've been getting better. All my trades came in the last quarter of the year so far. All my winning trades. I like this little heat map they have here. What was that? Oh, that was my JP Morgan. One of these is going to be Apple. Look at that. That's a 751% gain on Apple. How about that? Nvidia. The other gains have been smaller, but that was my best win of the year as far as percentage. Now, one thing I have to disagree with the three gentlemen in my Discord on, one of them in particular, he might be on, maybe he'll comment. Um, he says never buy options. Now, I disagree because my biggest percent win of the year came from buying an option and selling it for higher than I bought it for. Buy low, sell high, right? Um, you can see the selling of the options, you're never going to get like more than 100% win because see what you're doing. You're just basically like that's a 93%, 92% win. The only way to get these big wins is to buy the options low and then sell high because you have unlimited upside in that case. On the others, you cap yourself at what you've sold for. But anyway, you can still make decent money both ways. Now let's go to the Roth IRA because I'm doing the same thing on both accounts here. And then we'll go over our dividend income. I know that's what a lot of you are holding out for, the dividend income. A lot of you, for whatever reason, you guys don't give a shit about this. But when you get those dividends, man, you really latch onto the dividend income. Even though this is a similar concept, you're getting income by doing this. Now, in the Roth IRA, I sold out of, so my Car Guru stock finally pulled into the green. So I sold it. I have another one called Kendrill that I sold because it was at a slight gain. And then I made a little bit more of a profit on the TQQQ this week because I bought it a day later for less because it went down. So I eked out like $147 profit. It was like a $500 profit yesterday if I had just sold it and didn't get greedy. I thought the Nasdaq was going to have a great day today, and I thought we were going to turn that 500 into 1,000. Instead, we turned 500 into 147. Not great, but not the end of the world either. Okay, so now let's look. The Roth IRA, I believe, is back over 80,000. Combined, this account, I tell you, since the election, this account has grown a lot. I don't have too many options open in the Roth. I've pretty much shown you guys everything as far as that one. AT&T, I have 600 shares, so I do 6 shares. I do 6 contracts to collect a little bit of a premium. I'm going really close here. So AT&T's starting to come back. So I might have to roll this one for a loss. I've got Chipotle here as well. I've got 5 shares of Tesla stock. And I'm holding the bag on some of the others here. Some of these I've held for years. My Riley trade, by the way, this one expired today, so I kept all of this bad boy. This one, this is a $223 premium. And then as far as the others, there's no options there. So what's this? Oh, there we go. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so now that we've covered that one, let's go to the everybody's favorite portion of the video, the dividend income. Let's see, and we've got no comments. You all are quiet tonight. And I even announced this in the Discord. How about that? Uh, no comments, huh? You all just must be mesmerized. Okay, so here's how we're looking. We had our best dividend income month in October, and we're shaping out to have an average month in November. We still have about 2,000 in estimated dividends left to collect, which is going to keep us on par with the 3 months before the best month. And then the last month of the year is going to be probably our second best, 6,100 in dividend income. Here's how it breaks down among the accounts. We've got the individual account, the Roth 2023. This is how much we made in dividends. This is how much we've received year to date. Look at that, almost $50,000. That's like my first job. That's crazy. And then for the remainder of 2024, if we add these together, 57,979. That's almost 58,000. That's literally like what I made my first year working. So that is phenomenal. And how about this? Next year we're going to get a raise, 74,485, and that's after I sold 100 shares of Tesla. Look at that. For estimated dividends for AT&T, we get a perfect 666. How about that? They say that number revolves around money anyway. So that portion of that, there you go, 825. Estimated this year, 1215. The bulk of the dividends, of course, come from my 4,000 shares of Tesla. This year, we've made 22,759 in one ETF. So that's really phenomenal. Estimated for the remainder of the year, we're going to get another $4,300 for the rest of the year. That's pretty phenomenal, if you ask me. Estimated for 2024, 27,070. For next year, though, it's anticipating a $51,738.88 dividend payout. And then Clip is our second biggest dividend, as we can see. 2,400 if you round for the year, 500 remaining, 3,000 next 12 months, followed by SQY. This is over a 50% payout. So this would be 5,000 over the next year, 3,800 for this year. Coney, the data still is not there. So believe it or not, the dividend total is actually understated here. Misty is phenomenal. Let me sort these out. Actually, I thought these were sorted. If stupid Schwab lets me. Okay, let's see. Misty's our third biggest dividend, followed by Clip, and then QQQY, Defiance, WDTE, Ulti, FEPI, QDTE, YMAX, XDTE, QYLD, still in that one. Oh, I got to look and see if I'm actually in the black on that one. Beto, QQQX, Yin. This is one I got in from a botched option trade, actually. TNA, TQQQ, and UPRO. So these are my three index triple levered index ETFs. By the way, because of my OCD, I got to buy 18 more shares of Coney to make it an even 400. So there we go, folks. That's how we're looking for dividend income for the year. There's all the options I currently have open. Look at them all. That'll give you some options, right? Options give you options. Okay, so that is the dividend income and the options income. And we have a good job coach from Sam Fenn. Well, thank you, Sam. I appreciate you. So yeah, that is the income as far as this week. Let me just show you all, those of you that haven't joined Discord yet, because there's only, believe it or not, Everybody thinks that, there's so many different types of people in the world, but there's really only two types of people in the world. There are people subscribed to me and people who have yet to subscribe to me. And on the same token, there are people that have joined my Discord and have yet to join my Discord. So, which of the two types are you? You're either a member of Discord or you're about to join. So, for those that are in group two that are about to join, let me just go over a preview of what we have to offer for free, by the way, unless you want to throw an occasional super chat or two. We go over all of our options trades that we're making, and we have a person in here that's done phenomenally. Look at this on one ETF. He's made like a full year salary on one ETF on NVDL, followed by Yin. So this person's like my inspiration. I mean, I'm getting better at this stuff. I studied this stuff in school, obviously, but the teacher's good when the students surpass the teacher, right? So that means I've done my job, or so they say. Uh, so yeah, you see we have fun here in these different groups. We've got the options, the wheel strategy, thread, and I post all my trades too. Let's see, I put them yesterday in here. So I just wanted to give you all a sneak preview of this. So those of you that haven't joined can join. See, I posted all of mine here yesterday. But anyway, as far as this video, that's going to pretty much do it for us. So I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Definitely remember to like, comment, and subscribe and join Discord if you haven't already. And we will see you all in the next one. Take care. Good night. Bye.